y'all, welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going out of breath, always out of breath these days. Today I'm going to share with you how I curl my hair. So after I posted our Easter video, I got a few comments, as do I normally when I curl my hair, just people wanting to know how I do it. So I'm going to share it with you today. It's not mind-blowing, but it could be life-altering because I can do it in about 5 minutes and I have a ton of hair. This is what my hair looks like air dried. So I normally will wash my hair at night and then sleep on it wet. And so that's what I did last night. So this is just kind of like the texture of my hair. And so I am going to just work with this texture. If you have straight hair, this will work and it'll be fine. But like I said, I tried to do this as fast as possible. I normally have little kids running around, which today they're at school. But normally I have little kids running around and I really don't even have 10 minutes honestly to spend on my hair. But the good thing about this is that I will curl it and it'll last me 3 to 4 days. So I only wash my hair once every like 5 days. So really until it starts to itch. Is that gross? Go ahead and section my hair. And this is kind of the trick, okay? The little hack. I'm only gonna section the crown of my hair, so like eyebrow to eyebrow. I will pull up like the top part of my hair, okay? Now, you're probably thinking, well, your hair is already kind of curly. Yes, however, this is how I do it if my hair's straight too. And it really doesn't make that big of a difference. So, I'm gonna back up so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna section off the crown of my head. And then I'm just going to brush through my hair. Now, I prefer a messy look, a messy curl over silky, beautiful, bouncy curls. I just prefer a more messy look. And so that's kind of what this is going to be. You can kind of alter it to fit whatever look you're going for. But I like the messy curls. So I use a NuMe. I think this is equivalent to 1 inch. I'm not sure. I think it's 1 inch. Just wand. So as you can see, the majority of my hair is down. I'm going to section it into 2 sections. And I'm probably going to get 4 curls out of this whole entire bottom section. So normally, I think what people do and what I used to do is you would take, you know, smaller sections and curl all the way around section by section. But I have found it doesn't really matter for me. I really just want to add a bend, okay, to the bottom layer. Just so that it kind of blends in with the top because you don't see the bottom. So it doesn't really bother me what it doesn't really matter to me what it looks like. So I'm gonna take so I section my hair in 2, then I'm gonna section those in 2, if that makes sense. I'm not good. Like, I'm not a hair girl, I'm not a makeup girl. I just gotta do what works for me. So I'm gonna take this big section and I am going to wrap the section around the wand. Now you'll see hair falling out. It's not gonna be perfect, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not really going for perfect, and then I'm just gonna let it go. See, there's no curl there. It's just kind of got a bend to it, which is what I'm going for. Now I'm gonna take this entire back section and curl it. You don't have to leave it for long. I do have my heat up kind of high. I think it's on like 430. Now see, it's not even really curled. Like, you guys, this is so much hair, I can barely get it around the wand. It's a lot of hair. Don't think that you have to section your hair 50 different times. Now, if I was going to, let's say, if I was in a wedding or something of that nature. I may spend a little bit more time on the bottom, but day to day, every day, I just find it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna take down the top part and I'm gonna brush it out. And I add dry shampoo, even though my hair is clean, because I think dry shampoo is more preventative than it is, like for me, once my hair is too greasy, it doesn't work anyway. So I find when I put it on clean hair, it works better. I like the Batista's my all-time favorite, let's be honest. Y'all know that if you've been with me from the beginning. But I'm trying to get a little bit better with the products that I use. So this is the Organics or OGX Coconut Miracle Oil Dry Shampoo. I know this isn't the greatest. I do have, and I will use, I'll kind of switch it back and forth, the Acura Dry Shampoo powder. I like that too, but just for like, you know, a quickie spray. This is just faster for me. I don't have to like work with it as much as I do a powder. So I'm just gonna kind of shake that out a little bit. Okay, so here's kind of where we're actually gonna curl. So you can see my hair is super frizzy once I brush it out. So part your hair wherever. My hair, it'll be parted one way and by the end of the day, parted on the other side. So this is kind of the trick, or not the trick, but this is kind of how I make my hair look more messy, maybe not so curled. So I'm gonna spend a little bit more time on these front sections just because it's at the front of my hair. So I'm gonna smooth it out with my fingers. If your hair is frizzy like mine, you can just kind of go over it. I won't do this on every piece, but since it's at the front, then I'll focus on it. So what I do is I don't curl the top and I don't curl the bottom. I literally curl like the middle 2 inches of my hair. So I'm gonna wrap it around and you'll see I don't curl the top and I have a good chunk out at the bottom, and I don't leave it on for long. Like that was probably too long. So I'm literally going to do that all around my head. And again, I'm not taking small sections. I'm taking a good inch and a half section. There's no rhyme or reason. I just pick up hair and go. See? Don't curl the top. I don't curl the bottom. Sometimes I'll kind of go like this if it needs to be a little bit more smooth. And I just kind of detangle with my fingers. So I just kind of curl the middle and let it go. And I will do this around my entire head. Sometimes I'll take smaller sections on top just to, I don't know, make it look a little bit more polished. And then once I'm done, I'll just kind of like pull my hair back and see if there are any like super straight pieces. Like, I'm well aware that there are pieces that have not been touched with the wand, but like I said earlier, it just doesn't really matter to me. I mean, and then I'm gonna go through and just curl some of those top pieces a little bit more. But guys, like, if I'm not talking, this literally takes me 2 seconds. It takes me like way less time if I were to use than if I were to use like a curling iron. Okay, so that is literally, I'll pull the back just to make sure it looks, you know, half decent. Okay, so here's another tip that makes kind of my hair look the way that it does. I use a texture spray. This is the Beach Babe texturizing dry shampoo. I don't use it as a dry shampoo. I just use it, kind of use it like a hairspray. I'm not a hairspray girl, but this is what gives my hair that kind of, well, it gives it hold, but it also will give it that sort of messy look, and it smells amazing. So I just pick my hair up and I spray it like I would a hairspray. And I know I'll just scrunch it. I know for a lot of texture sprays, you have to be careful not to use like too much. But honestly, with this stuff, I don't think you could use too much. Which is a good thing, because when you smell it, you're gonna be like, I want to spray my whole body with this. So yeah, I mean, literally, and I'm done. Like, that's it. Like, talking and everything, it took me 13 minutes, including my little intro spiel. So normally I can get that done in 2 seconds, but that's how I do it. And then another tip, while I have you, another tip is so when you go to bed at night, let's say you want your hair, your curls to last, or your volume to last, or whatever. I will take, and now I can't find one, like a scrunchie or those like fabric hair ties, you know what I'm talking about? And I will just put my hair up on top of my head in a ponytail. And that way, I just take it down and the next morning, throw some dry shampoo in it, and I'm good to go. Like, let's say we have somewhere important to go, I'll put like 3 or 4 curls on the top of my hair to just sort of freshen it up. But other than that, I just won't touch it. So sleep with your hair. You can also sleep with your hair in a braid. But my hair's not really like long enough for that. So I sleep with my hair in a really, really high pony, and it's good to go the next day. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you got a few tips. I don't know, maybe it'll cut your curling time in half, which is the goal. Always the goal, to cut getting ready time. But that is gonna be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you got a few new hair tips, I don't know. But if you're new, make sure you subscribe. We would love to have you join our family. Give this video a big thumbs up, and we will see you in our next video. Bye.